Hey everybody, welcome to the year-end channel update! A look ahead to 2020. This one will hopefully be quite a bit shorter than last year's one, which was, I think, nearly 30 minutes. But I refuse to make promises because, well, I like to ramble. Housekeeping out of the way first. Everything I'm about to say is subject to change. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is safe, so come whatever may, I am where it takes me. God knows if anything's gonna come up in the next 366 days. Yes, 2020 is a leap year. There's one extra day added in February, which we'll get to momentarily. But I'm just gonna put that disclaimer out there. Maybe I stubbed my toe real bad. I'm like, I can't record. My toe is my power source, or some BS. Or maybe I just don't feel like recording for like a week straight. It happens. It's called burnout. Yeah, link is in the basement for my Twitter. You can follow me there for any of those updates, or just updates on anything and pretty much everything, plus other random BS. So do that, please. I need attention, please. First up, let's address the giant purple elephant in the room. He's quite big, he's quite massive, he's got a nice little Twitch logo on him. Last year, I said I wanted to start live streaming. That didn't happen, obviously, because you don't see my freaking Twitter feed plastered with, hey, I'm streaming over at I did what feels like 1,000 test streams to see if I could. Turns out, my internet is just too crap for it. So I created the alternative that is Streamlight. I'm quite happy with that so far. There are some games that I want to play for the channel, but there are other games that are taking up those spots, so it's hard to get to every game, you know? Streamlight solves that problem. Big long videos, get through games quicker, look at the Gears look back, I guess is what we'll call it. I played all 5 Gears games in a month, basically. I completed the 30-hour plus, let's call it epic, Death Stranding in a little over a month and a half, 2 months. That would have normally taken me a good decade to get through with normal 30-minute videos. So Streamlight, like I said, solves that problem. Next, there are no LP cancellations. Diablo 3 is in a constant state of hiatus, bordering on canceled, but it's not. Yet. And as a disclaimer, just because I said an LP is canceled doesn't technically mean I won't get a wild hair up my bum and get the urge to play it again. And in turn, uncancel it. Except for you, Fallout 76. You're dead. Stay dead, Fallout 76. For the love of all that is holy, stay dead. LPs to look forward to in 2020, the next year. I want to take a look at games that I did one-shots for over the years, just to see how they've changed, if anything. And I want to take a look at some hits from the past that I missed out on, mostly ones on the PS4. I also want to go back to those, quote-unquote, games that don't have an ending games again. With Streamlight being a thing, I feel like I can get through those easier. 1, 2, maybe 2.5 hour video a week would be long enough to get stuff done, and it wouldn't bog down or take spots from other LPs. That's what Streamlight is designed to do, like I said moments ago. Yeah, games like Don't Starve, for instance, and State of Decay 2, and Minecraft, and maybe Subnautica, etc., etc., etc. Let it be known that I had a Minecraft series before Jacksepticeye. Yes, I will hold that meaningless, quote-unquote, accomplishment over my head. As I just mentioned, Streamlight will continue. It opens up the possibilities of doing other, maybe even longer games. There is also an LP that I want to do, but it's very gimmicky and might last years, if not decades, like Death Stranding could have. That one is a wait and see sort of thing. But staying on the subject of new series, I'm excited to announce an idea that came straight from Jack's Films Yai episode. I forget which one. It came from one of them. That being January. Every year I put all LPs on hold during October to do the Oktoberfest Spooktacular, where I play nothing but scary games for the entire month. It's my favorite time of the year. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Fall/autumn, whatever you want to call it, is my favorite season, and I love playing horror games. But that event comes, I guess you could guess it, once a year. And normally I don't play scary games for the channel. That's where January will come in. January will be for horror games that I may have passed on for one reason or another, like Blair Witch. I never got around to the Blair Witch game because it released August 30th, a week, 7 days before Gears 5, and 14 days before Borderlands 3. And I already had the Spooktacular planned out, basically set in stone at that point. That LP is starting tomorrow, January 1st, so you can get excited for that. But mostly, January will be for the more, how you say, spoopy games? Who knows, I might play more spoopy games for the channel that isn't tied to a specific month. Maybe a series just straight up stolen from other tubers I look up to and inspired me to start this accursed journey. Last thing before moving on, another event similar to January is happening next month, February. Not gonna say what it is. It'll be my dirty little secret. Just stay tuned for that. It's gimmicky. I'll just leave it at that. New stuff to look forward to in 2020. Watchdog Legion is March 6th. Ori 2, March 11th. Doom Eternal, March 20th, because God knows no other months exist for game releases outside of March. March is the only date you can release things on, apparently. Cyberpunk 2077, April 16th. Last of Us 2, May 29th. Elden Ring and Little Nightmares 2 are eventually. With the exception of Ori 2 and Little Nightmares 2, all those are going to be giant, girthy games. And I plan on playing them all for the channel. There are some that are coming out, like Disney's : Marvel's : Square Enix presents Marvel's Avengers, the game. I'm kind of mixed on that game, TBH. I'm sure there are some games I missed, and I'm even more sure there are games that will get announced at E3. Games that were announced at E3 2019 and are getting a release date finally. Or, like my most anticipated game of the decade, Borderlands 3, there'll be like some little video teaser drop saying it's happening this year. But Elden Ring is a definite, which segues us into the quest to see if I actually like Souls games or if I'm just a Dark Souls fan. Trademark. That will continue throughout the year, plural, probably. I have a list of games and requirements that I will get through, including Code Vein, which will be an LP once Nioh is done. That segues us into Finish February. I played there's a lot of things going on in February, don't worry folks. I played a lot of games for the channel in 2019, and I finished most of them. I want to say most of them. Nioh being the big one I did not finish, but after an extended break, it will come back January 1st as a Streamlight, where I will be starting over because Lord knows I have forgotten how to play that game entirely. Me and my brother will also attempt to finish Trover Saves the Universe, as well as maybe Diablo 3, maybe the Assassin's Creed games we haven't finished or gotten to, and some of the other ones we've started before we move on to other Bro-Op Co-op LPs. Maybe some sprinklings of one-shots for good measure, who knows. Other things! I want to do more multiplayer videos, more Gears 5, more Paladins, more Overwatch, more Smite, more Bro v Bro, more MK11, etc., etc. I want to resurrect Saturday Battle Day and Sunday Scrimmage like the Phoenixes. Phoenix? That they are. So expect that to happen, because it's going to happen. If I remember. Especially fighting games. ArcSys has like 4 different games coming out. And that's just the ones they announced last year. So God knows what they're going to announce soon enough. But expect more multiplayer games being played on the channel. Something not game-oriented. I've been thinking a lot, as usual. But I've been thinking about something I think I want to do. I think, take a shot every time I say think, but I think I want to start doing vlog-like videos. Obviously, it wouldn't be a vlog because I don't have a camera, but something like that. A video where I just talk to you guys about whatever I'm feeling that day. I want to open up and connect with you guys and get to know you and vice versa. It would have gameplay in it because then there would be nothing to watch, but it wouldn't be about the gameplay. Sort of like this video. I'd call it, I don't know, a chat with the audience or something like that. You guys are the audience, by the way. In those videos, I would explain stuff like that. I know it would be mostly rambling about utter nonsense and random thoughts. That's why I said I don't know. I think I want to do it. It would probably be a monthly, maybe even other month video. I just don't know yet. It's just a thought. That is all I have on the docket for the channel update looking ahead to 2020. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Like I said, aiming for sub 30 minutes, but who knows? I might just tack on the Game of the Year thing I plan on doing at the end of this. Maybe, we'll see. But if there isn't, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, super kick that like button, check my channel for more videos I've done. If you like to see, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, goodbye.
Quite the warrior.